What's up, YouTube? I'm Cullum Costello, and today we'll be talking about a few different penny stocks that we've been following closely on the channel. In this video, we'll go over some news from these stocks, and then we'll take a look at the stock charts to see how the share prices have been reacting. Please keep in mind, you guys, that the stock market, and especially penny stocks, are very risky, so don't invest any money that you're not willing to lose, and as always, do your own research. Now let's get into the video. Alright, you guys, the first penny stock we'll be talking about is CYBL STOCK, or CYBL Corporation. This is a company I do believe in for the long term, and the recent drop in share price does not affect my opinion on the company. Let's take a look at some news, and then we'll take a look at the stock charts to see how it's been behaving lately. Here's a recent tweet from CYBL Corporation stating, "Quick update. Creating value does take time and the proper partners. We respect the process." If we check out the picture provided in the tweet, we can see they have 4 strategic supply partners that are crossed out, and they will be announced in due time. Alright, you guys, now let's check out the monthly recap and see how much CYBL Corporation has got done in the month of September. Pay attention to all this stuff. This company has not been messing around. First, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. It helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. We're a young channel and we're trying to grow, and it'll also help other investors learn about CYBL stock.
Do it. Do it.
Here we are on OTCmarkets.com under CYBL stock for CYBL Corporation. We can see they did issue their monthly recap with key accomplishments for the month of September. I'll quickly scan through this, and I will leave a link in the description down below if you'd like to check this out yourselves. We can see they've gained full compliance with all the OTC Markets Pink requirements through their disclosure statements and financial filings, and achieved Pink current information status as of September 14th. CYBL also announced Mr. Larson Isley as CYBL Executive Vice President and General Manager of their FlightEye Drone Solution business unit. CYBL also introduced their Flight GDN platform, a global UAS capabilities framework to harness the future of UAS capabilities. They're honored to be recognized by Yahoo Finance as one of the top 10 best microcap stocks to invest in.
I like it a lot.
CYBL also announced their channel delivery partnership with Strike Group LLC to drive the adoption, contracting, and revenue of the FlightEye Drone Solutions products and the CYBL infrastructure products, including LED street lighting and solar power solutions. CYBL states they have issued a series of Q3 updates at the end of September, and their team has been very busy. CYBL stock had a great Q3 with over $2 million in revenue, beating their expectations by over $500,000, and they'll be reporting their business results in the Q3 filings with the OTC markets. CYBL also finalized the second acquisition, which gives access to new markets in both the US and Europe. CYBL has launched a refreshed website on September 30th, and they reached a term sheet agreement with their third CYBL platform acquisition and expect this to close by the end of October. Now that we've looked at the monthly recap for CYBL stock and what the company's done over the last month, which is quite a bit in my opinion, let's take a look at the stock charts to see how the share price has been reacting. You guys, if you're a shareholder in CYBL, please drop me a comment down below. Here's the 6-month 1-day candlestick chart for CYBL stock. CYBL stock went on a tear recently and ripped all the way up to over 6 cents, but it has come down hard recently. If you look down below, you'll see the selling volume has been increasing lately, and what I'd like to see is the selling volume decrease, and I'd like to see a color changing candle on the daily chart. This is where I would look to add for my long-term position, or I would be looking for an entry if I don't have a started position yet in CYBL stock. Please remember with OTC stocks to lock in profits and set stop losses when you're far up on a position. Now that we've discussed CYBL stock, let's talk about our second penny stock of the video, and that's FERN Corporation, or FERN stock. This company is going to be launching Perfect Mine, which has a lot of long-term potential in my opinion, and we've recently seen a slight pullback. Let's take a look at a brief description for those of you that don't know what FERN Corporation does, and then we'll take a look at the stock charts to see if we can find an entry or where you'd want to add to your long-term position. Here we are on OTCmarkets.com under FERN stock, or FERN stock. FERN Corporation is a developer and acquirer of high-performance proprietary software solutions focused on cryptocurrency mining, digital asset trading, and infrastructure applications that are designed to simplify, optimize, and automate the blockchain ecosystem. FERN supports and pursues ESG initiatives and is signatory member of the Crypto Climate Accord. If you would like a more in-depth video of Fern Corporation or FERN stock, I have made a previous video. You can click that card up above to check it out. Now let's take a look at the stock charts and we'll see how FERN stock has been behaving lately. But first, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. It's free, and all you're going to do is learn about stocks and more ways to make money. Here's the 6-month, 1-day candlestick chart for FERN stock. FERN stock recently ripped all the way up to over 6 cents, but it has come down just as fast to hold the support level at around 0.031, which is the previous level of resistance. The last candle it did put in is a doji candle with a bigger top tail, so it signifies that sellers may still be in control, but we did see some buying volume come in on the bottom. What I'll be looking for in the short term from FERN stock is to hold this level of support, and I'll also be watching the buying volume down below to see if it increases. And if we do hold this level of support and continue buying volume, I will be adding to my position for the long term, as I do believe this company has long-term potential. Now that we've discussed FERN stock or FERN Corporation, let's talk about the third penny stock of the video, and that's DARKPULSE or DPLS stock. This company has massive long-term potential in my opinion, but we haven't heard much out of them lately. Let's take a look at a couple recent tweets, and then we'll check out the stock charts to see how it's been behaving lately. Here's a recent tweet from DARKPULSE or DPLS stock. Capabilities beyond any other fiber sensing company in the world today. We are DARKPULSE high-resolution BOTDA sensors, the standard for infrastructure. We are 250 dedicated professionals strong, operating in 7 countries. Here's another tweet from DARKPULSE or DPLS stock. You see a bridge, we see an opportunity to do better. DARKPULSE high-resolution BOTDA sensors detect internal anomalies before catastrophic failure of infrastructure. We offer immediate response capabilities. Intelligent bolt systems to monitor pre-catastrophic anomalies. Now that we've heard something from DARKPULSE, let's take a look at the stock charts to see how the stock has been reacting to this news. Please keep in mind, you guys, that these stocks are not traded on Robinhood or Webull. I use E-Trade, it's just a personal preference, and I've provided a link in the description down below if you're interested. Here's the 1-day candlestick chart for DPLS stock or DARKPULSE. DPLS stock ripped all the way up to over 20 cents recently to come down and consolidate into this triangle pattern that I'm watching for a breakout to the north or to the south. The levels I'll be looking to add for DPLS stock is about 0.091 cents. However, in the short term, I will be watching this blue line of support and this triangle pattern to see if it breaks to the north or the south. Well, that's going to do it for today, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for staying to the end of the video. I appreciate you all so much. Now, do me a favor and leave me a comment in the comments section down below. I love hearing from each and every one of you, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Till next time, you guys, I'm Cullum Costello. Now hit that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up, and go out and get money.